You guys were having an excellent conversation off air.
As I usually do.
As you usually do about value. And you want to continue that on air because I thought it was interesting that our listeners would benefit from it as well. Joel, I'll throw it to you.
Yeah, I was just wondering in the market, if there's more houses going on the market or if it's just that they're taking longer to sell and if those appraisals are actually going down or what's kind of happening with those changes.
Yeah. I think first and foremost from a value standpoint, people are looking, which is a very natural thing to do online at different websites and seeing what things have sold for and, the end of 2024 or early 2025. And the reality is when there was 40% fewer homes on the market, or things were selling really fast, people will pay a premium for that. It's simple. It's supply and demand. And what's happening now is that the demand is still there, but the supply is increasing. And so for buyers, we've just seen them really slow things down. They'll visit a home 2 or 3 times before writing an offer. They're really having a longer list of must-haves before they didn't do that. And so as homes are sitting longer, what usually happens with that is people negotiate a bit more, right? So average list price to sell price in a healthy market, it's like 96% of list price. And we're getting offers that are at like 94% of list price where you'll then negotiate to like 96 or 97. That's great. That's a very normal thing. Pre-2019, very healthy. But it's just not normal given the past 6 years, the climate of the market.
You know what else isn't normal? 3% mortgages.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's why we're getting more inventory, though. Now that everyone that bought when their rates are 3%, they couldn't typically afford to buy when the rates were 8%. And so they stayed in their home. But now that they're in the 6s, it makes things a lot more affordable. So people can sell and then either upgrade or downsize now that things are becoming mildly more affordable.
Even though that they're coming off 2, 3, 4% off of the list price, they still gained 50, 60,
Absolutely.
70% of equity over the past 5 years. So, you're giving a couple of percentage off of the peak of the market.
Yep.
But you're still banking a ton of equity.
Yes.
And they're realizing that it's sinking in. You know what? I'm not going to get a 3% unrealistic mortgage. I might start with a 6, but I just picked up 100, 150 G's more equity.
That's right.
And I need a smaller loan on the backside.
And you are going to make up for it on the purchase. So if you're going to sell in today's market and you're going to get 2% less for your home, you're going to purchase and have that same 2% discount. So then it's a wash.